Hey, y'all. Ooh. Hey, y'all ready to be real this morning? Do, do. Restoration, elevation. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, I'm doing too much, y'all. Good morning, good Sunday morning to you. You are tuned in to Real Praise with Leesha. That's me, and we are getting real this morning, restored, elevated, affirmed, and liberated as we get ready to receive everything God has in store for us today. So I've got just one question for you. Are you ready to be real? Oh, I hope you are. We've got great music, great inspiration, the church check in, and so much more. Yes, indeed. And we're going to start off our morning just, speaking those things, telling, uh, telling those around us what God has said to us. We want these things to manifest. So we're going to start off our morning with Jonathan Nelson in Purpose and Manifest right here on the Ultimate Gospel Experience Praise 107.9. Woo! Hey, good morning. Good morning, Candy. Woo! All right. What are we doing? Get everything together here, y'all. Make sure that the show is doing what it's supposed to do, that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and greeting you all great Sunday morning to you. Welcome to Real Praise with Leisha behind the scenes. Excuse me, where you get a lot of extra. Things that don't happen on air. How are you doing this morning? I trust you are having an amazing Sunday. I know it's early and we don't need to be this hype, but you know, it's a new day with new mercies. And okay. Paste it over there. Put the wrong date. Well, I didn't even change the date. I didn't change anything. I'll change that later on. But anyway, I hope you're doing well on this morning, feeling good, feeling like God is a good God, because yes, He is, huh? Come on, somebody. Um, yeah, so I was going to talk about something specific today, but first, before I go into my spiel, um, we do a couple of things here. We got the church check-in. Um, if you want me to shout out your church and your pastor, feel free to type it in the comments or send me a DM. That starts at 8 o'clock. Also, if there's a song you'd like to hear, feel free to put it in the comments or again send me a DM. Because sometimes there's a song that you need just to. And also, if you stand or sit in need of prayer, I do not want to miss an opportunity to pray with and for you. So you can drop it in the comments if you want corporate prayer or send me a DM, uh, whichever. Um, I have an in studio guest, as you can see his hand, uh, the one, the only, the Gavin Michael. And yep, that, that's him. That that's him. Is there anything you would like to say to the people, son?
Hi.
Cool, 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 cool. All right. So we are talking. Um, ah, what a year makes. What I mean, is that, what a difference a year makes. There we go. So I posted yesterday on Facebook that it was September 9th, 2022, when my world flipped upside down. I On the 8th, I went for just a blood test, getting ready for my upcoming doctor's appointment. And the following day, the doctor's office called me and said, go straight to the ER because something doesn't look right. And although I didn't find out till about 2 weeks later, that weekend, I they admitted me in the hospital like real quick. I had 4 different doctors. I had the hospitalist, the surgeon, a GI doctor, and an oncologist all came to the room. They didn't tell me what was up, but they told me that something was afoot. And so I want to I wanted to talk about it today, um, because one, I'm grateful to be here. Um, Usually, when people talk about, um, oh, for those of you who don't know, I have stage 4 pancreatic cancer, and usually when people mention cancer, one, that's scary. Pancreatic cancer is a whole nother kind of scary because most of the time when we hear about it, the person isn't around much longer after we hear about it. So um, I'm grateful that God has kept me this last year. And um, when I found out on September 23rd last year that it was pancreatic cancer, and then following that, I found out it was stage 4. Um, I God gave me healing has happened. So when I declare that, when I say a thing, I really do mean. I It's not kitschy when I say it, because God really has. Um, Hold on, y'all. Two, that one there. Okay. Um, but it really is a place where I can hold on to, a hope that I can hold on to because I know healing has happened already. Um, I just have to walk out the process to healing. So for most of this past year, I've believed that mainly for my health. Now, I was always saying, hey, in any area of your life, declare healing in your mind, in your heart, in your body, in your finances, in your spiritual walk. Healing has happened. And I've been saying that. But I realized recently, not that I wasn't believing it, but that I didn't recognize how healing had happened in other ways in my life. So I was talking with a friend and um, just sharing that, um, you know, I think, okay, so we were having a discussion. I was in pain, and they were saying, I wish I could take some of that on for you. And like, it is what it is. I'll tell y'all my caveat to that in a little bit. But as I was talking, I was like, through this process, I've realized that as people show me love and they show that they care, not that I didn't have that before, but I the amount of love and the way people love me now, I feel is different, and it and the way people respond is really the my love language, words of affirmation, right? So um I feel so loved when you guys, you know, post something on social media and you say something to me. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. Live show. Don't want to go off. But anyway, um, I feel so loved in this process, by your words of affirmation, that I realized that my heart has healed and is healing. There were places that I was unsure of and places that were broken, but because in this season I'm being loved the way I receive love best, it has been a mending of my heart. So healing has happened in my heart throughout this process. Not that I didn't think it could happen, but that I didn't recognize that, you know, it was a thing, or that could happen in this process. And I'm grateful for the realization of that. And I think that goes, for me, it goes to the space that God can use anything to help make you real, to help restore you, elevate, affirm, and liberate you. God used in me in this season pancreatic cancer, stage 4 diagnosis, to be able to not only draw me closer to Him, but to heal places in me I didn't even recognize needed healing. My body might be doing something different right now, which is part of my process to healing. But through this process, my mind has done some healing. My heart has done some healing. My finances have done some healing. People sewing into me, and I appreciate. Let me tell you something. I am so grateful because it's been difficult. But God is faithful, and He's amazing and incredible, and a whole bunch of other things. So I shared. I wanted to share that because I was really thinking about that yesterday. How God has used this space to heal places in me I didn't know needed healing. Even while I'm waiting for healing in other areas. And so my encouragement to you, don't discount the process. Because you never know what God is doing and how He's working. I didn't know He would take this situation to heal a place in me I didn't know was broken. And now that it's knitting together, the way I feel whole is ridiculous. The way that God has been working in and through me, it's been amazing. Amazing. And I know that God can do that for you. I know that He is doing it for you. So remember to recognize the spaces that it could help, that you have healed, you have grown, you've become real in that particular area. Hold on, y'all. Let me go live. We'll talk about this more in just a second. Yes, yes. Thank you, Jesus. We are blessing His name on today. It is finished. Tamala Man right there with Finish. Before that, we heard Signature, I've Got the Victory, and we started off our morning with Jonathan Nelson and Purpose Manifest. Just some great music this morning. We've got more great music on the way. I just want to encourage you, if you've got a moment, I am on social media live right now with some behind the scenes, every morning, or if you don't know, every morning at the top of the hour, top of the show, I go online and, talk about random things. But this morning, I'm talking about Hashtag healing has happened, and my healing journey, and the places that I've healed um, that didn't have anything to do with my body. So come on in the room. Let's talk about it. I want to share, and I want to hear from you. So if you type in Real Praise or Real Praise with Leesha, you can come on in the room. I'm on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. So go on any of those platforms, type in Real Praise or Real Praise with Leesha, and join the conversation. I'd love to see you there. Now we've got more great music on the way, so keep it locked right here to the ultimate gospel experience. Praise 107.9. Okay, so yeah, God has used healing has happened as the overarching theme of my last year. And while believing God for healing in my body, God has healed my mind and my heart. Uh, and that realization is so amazing to me because I didn't expect that. I didn't know I needed it. And isn't it just like God to give you what you didn't know you needed? And then you get it and you're like, I needed that. Good grief. I am so grateful. I really am. What, there's something else I need? What is that, son? I will always take these. These are the best. Thanks, kid. I have such a sweet kid, y'all. He's pretty awesome. He really is. Um, I'm grateful for this process. Now, do I like it? No. Being honest, being real, huh? Hashtag real. Um, I this this is hard. This is a hard space. This is a hard thing. But the things that I have learned, honestly, the things that God has given me and shown me in this process, I'm grateful because I've learned more about Him. I've learned more about me in Him. I've learned more about the people around me. I've learned um, how to love better, how to show love, how to give love, um, and how to receive love and receive it the way that I feel it most. It's been an incredible journey, and we are yet journeying. So, y'all know, if you don't know, I say that like you've watched me all the time, and thank you all for watching. I appreciate it greatly. Um, but I'm a person of process. When God gave me real, the acronym real for my own healing back in 2005, um, I I didn't know how that would change my life. I didn't know how being real, restored, elevated, affirmed, and liberated would change the lives of so many other people. And so that was a process to healing for that thing. And then I've used that process to heal from other things. And I've shared my process openly so that you can see that as I'm being real, um, I'm showing you transparently the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent, so that you know you're not alone, and so that you understand that there is a process that we're going to have to go through. But if we shift our focus and recognize the progress in our process, and knowing that victory is our expected end, it'll make it a little more palatable to go through. So we shift our mind and our focus to how the process works, and how it makes us more aware. Hold on, y'all. Copy. I'm sorry, y'all. I am trying to make sure that we got all the music in here we need to. You know, because it's a live show and everything. Anyway, I was saying I'm a personal process. God gave me real to go through that process. And now in this process, it has helped me throughout difficult seasons in my life to know that when he restores me, then he can elevate me, affirm me, I affirm myself, and then I'm liberated from the space I was in before. That helps me go through, it helps me get through. And now in this space, with this diagnosis and with these treatments and the upheavals in my body and all of the things, God is showing me so much more of who he is and who he's called me to be. Like, I used to be scared all the time. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want to talk to people. Didn't want to do any of this. And now, okay, I'm still a little skittish. Still getting through that. But I will, share my story with anybody. I will tell my testimony to anybody. And, and I've had opportunities like that because of this space, and just how God has used this to accomplish so many other things just in my life. The opportunities presented because of this diagnosis, the people I've met because of this diagnosis, the open doors that I've received because of this diagnosis. But God is amazing to allow me the space to experience more of him, to heal in places I didn't know I needed healing, but have been so incredible and so refreshing. And to be able to share my story freely with you all. So anyway, good job, kid. I just wanted to share that with you all today. Share my story, share my heart, share what God gave me on today. Don't ask me why I'm singing, because I'm not quite sure.
She's sleepy.
I am a little bit. I am. Yes, because I do sing when I'm sleepy. That's usually how I roll. Anyway, wanted to share that with you guys because, like, it's been a year. It's been a year. There have been ups, there have been downs, but I'm still here. And I still believe God. I still trust him. And I know that he's got a plan, and it's good. It is better than I could have imagined. Hold on, y'all. There's so much happening right now. All right. There we go. So, again, my encouragement to you is don't discount the process and know that God is doing a thing in you through the process. Look for those places. Maybe God will help you see it through a conversation with a friend, because that was my story. And then I realized, like, when I had that aha, like, oh, that's what he did. That's how he did it. Wow. It really was like mind blown emoji. That's really what it was. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the realization. I'm grateful that God blows my mind, especially in in this space in this season. So I'm sorry, y'all. My son is having a whole dance party on his own over here. What are you dancing to the music? What do you got your own music on? Okay, he's got his own music going. That's cool. All right, well, I'm gonna head out just a couple minutes early. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. Um, and that's all I got. So use today to set the tone for your week. Speak God's promises over your life because they are yes and they are amen. Speak them out of your mouth so you can hear it yourself and everyone and everything around you can hear it as well. Lord willing and the creek don't rise. I'll see y'all again real soon. Oh wait, yes, I need y'all to pray. I'm speaking at a conference in London that's coming up in a few weeks. I'll let y'all know more about it next week. But pray that you know, pray that all of that happens because London, whoop whoop. Anyway, we'll talk later. Love y'all. Bye.